Hey there everybody, my name's Chris Ormy. Welcome back to the channel. After an absence, we had computer issues. We had a melted CPU which kind of fused to the heatsink, and that affected the motherboard. There was a short circuit. Luckily the power didn't blow. That could have been really bad. There wasn't really much smoke or any sort of toxic fumes coming from the computer. But I know it did affect the motherboard. There's a little bit of scorch mark in a couple of places on the motherboard. And the excess heat and everything else, maybe a power surge, whatever it might have been, actually also affected the GPU, the graphics card, excuse me. The fan, made of plastic, kind of melted, or at least the frame for the fan did. So it's kind of pushing it in towards the card. I was scared it was going to hit stuff on the card. And so on and so forth. There was some bad things happening. I did save the hard drive, and that's why we've got all our data back now after 10 plus hours of fiddling. And an external hard drive caddy just to do that. And yeah, that's not fun, but at least it's done. That's the main thing. And yeah, I saved a couple of bits. Nothing really we're using. That hard drive is going to be storage. It's 2 terabytes. I've got all my music, my videos and other stuff on there as backups, and audiobooks that I've got. They're all on there. And then we've got, you know, a bunch of pictures that will be going on there and so on. Just sort of the media center, I think, of that drive as well as a lot of game installs that I've got. So I do like GOG for a lot of my games. But also I've put the Starters Order 7 one on there and a few driver files. So we've got everything backed up in case anything does go wrong on a hard drive level. We've got this one with 90% of the stuff that I can't easily find and download, or I'd have to purchase again. So we've got all that set up, so that's quite nice there. We do have an SSD. We're not playing on the SSD, I really don't think. But Windows that makes things quicker. But it also does mean that my old recording software, and it was old. The computer itself was 10 years old. The recording software, I think, was 6 years old. So I don't have my license details for that anymore. So I lost that. I don't have access to the email address that I bought it through. That was my old email address. I still got my old and my old email addresses, but not the old email address or the old email address. Oh, yeah. A lot happens in a decade. So I lost all that. So new recording software. So let's see how this goes. I've had a bit of fun in games trying to find one that I like the way it works and looks and feels familiar, but still is updated and quick. And let me know how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds. Yeah, in comparison to, some of the videos I've been putting out lately. I do apologize again that we were gone for a week, but I did not have a PC. I could not do anything about that. So that kind of sucked. But we are back now. We are back online. We're back up and running. So, with all that being said, thank you for being patient. It's good to have you back. And let's jump in where we left off, I guess. The deaths are gone running today. We got another couple of 3-year-olds running tomorrow. And then the turn of the month, we've got a busy few days here. 2nd through the 5th, we've got everybody kind of running. Apart from Marej, that will be a 17th of October. Deratine, Pendle, Dare Storm, they've all run within the last 20 days. Condare 25. So that's the good thing is we're keeping them all very, very recent. And I am having a quick look through just to remind myself of how this all looks. Oh yeah, we're breeding from Adam DeBolio. I'm happy with that. And we got our transfer files. I went ahead. This is the best of the 5 transfer files or 6 transfer files I had, all put into a breeding save and then added to, or multiple breeding saves, and bred together and the best of the best kept on this. So this now, if you thought the horses we had before were good, these should be a level above. They're all kind of randomized names, so I don't even get to play favorites. I don't know who's who. You do see again, though, an overwhelming colt to filly ratio. And each of the breeding classes, I did fillies first, then colts. So this is one breeding class. 8, it was 4 of each. The next one, though, is overwhelmingly colts. Only one filly in the next one. Then you can see a bit more even, but still colt heavy. Same there, then one and a lot of colts. And then the last few classes, the last few breeding opportunities I had, there were only a few available. And no colts to go after Marshall Profit. So, we'll be seeing them. We'll be seeing a new game with them at some point fairly soon. Because I want to do, now I've got a full install and everything, I want to do, a completely new save and start it up. I do have a breeding save in progress as well. But yeah, I think we're all fully up to date there. So let's dive in. Desagon, Grade 3 winner. It's not going to be favourite here, I don't think. Oh, we are actually. We are, okay. I knew we had some higher rated horses. I thought they might be favourites. The other Grade 3 is the low rated horse. We're kind of in the middle. Still a good rating, though. I'm not worried about it. Our form looks good. We've got Beacon Lodge and Cinderella's Dream a little warm. We got Mustard a little cool. But yeah, no, I'll take that. I will actually take that. I think that's quite decent. We're looking well, very fit. Prime to go. And Flying Cross will be our main rival then. Yeah, I guess that's just by virtue of having the Grade 3 win. But yeah, still good form, actually. Still good form. How are they doing? They're parading well and fit. Okay. So, I mean, it's not too dissimilar to ourselves, let's be honest. So, okay. This is the first race, apart from a slight tester that we didn't have a horse in a different save. This is the first time I'm going to be watching a race on the new computer. It's the American Pharoah mile 110 yard grade 1s for 2-year-olds and above. And we're off. And we're running. Not too badly for the start. Beacon Lodge up the inside, where they're in between them and Perennial, now taking the lead from the outside. Cinderella's Dream on our heels. Mustard leading it out. Flying Cross, Delaware Township, and Thunderous Days. That looks to be an interesting battle. Here comes Flying Cross up on the outside, and Cinderella's Dream. We know they might be issues there. The 3 Blue Silks. 2 from home. Behind Perennial. Down then from 1.5 to the final furlong. We're about a length and a half clear and distancing on Perennial. Beacon Lodge up into second. But a good run for Desagon. And oh yes, almost the only one on screen as we cross the line. Big win, big result. Welcome back. Desagon, good race there. Thank you very much. 104 rating. I think the top was 105. So yeah. We win comfortably in a grade 1 with the rating going up, and it doesn't seem like ability climbed there at all. But I'm happy with that. So not a bad way to start off at all. Not a bad way to start off. Hopefully we can continue that kind of form through. I don't know if we can. Saffron Fang still possibly not going to make that race. Yeah. Okay. That'll be a little disappointing. I can't lie, that'll be very disappointing. So, British Lady, grade 1, 3-year-olds and above, over a mile 2. It's where I think she might be good running. I think it might suit her. a little more than the mile 1s that we've been running previously, but I'm not entirely sure. I do think that's, to be determined, really, but I do like her a lot in this race. I think we got some decent competition, but yeah, I think we're a very good 3-year-old. So let's see if we can step up against these mainly 4-year-olds. A couple of horses we do know as well. We will be heavily tipped here. Sea Isle, decent horse. They're coping well. We are looking well, lean and ready to go. Barlin and Lonely Heart, very calm, little lazy. And Gentle Irony is slightly agitated. So, okay, I'll take that. That's good company to be in. If we can make this work and if we can actually win, then this will be very, very decent indeed. So we hear them. Oh, with an absolutely abysmal start. Last out the gates by quite some time. The dismal start on that undulating chute. Now, Lonely Heart, Tim Simoni, Cedar Geneva, and Mazuka Nova are there with Barlin Bay, Perfect Act, and Gentle Irony chasing us just behind our leader, Black Silk Grey Horse of Sea Isle, a very dangerous horse. And in fact, I'd say the front 3 are the dangers. Barlin Bay, Sea Isle, and ourselves. Gentle Irony just up into 3rd now, but I don't feel that's a true reflection of them. And there they go. They're going to sort of dive off a little bit now. That poor start might come and hurt us. We give up the lead, then we win it back. Here comes Barlin Bay, Cedar Geneva. We've got a closer with a bit of pace coming into things there. It's a 3-way fight for second. Barlin Bay gets up. Cedar Geneva just missing out on 3rd. 3 1/4 with a terrible start. I will 100% take that. Another grade 1 for British Lady. That's her 4th. We were 124 rated. We are now up to a 128. We were already maxed out. So, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Very decent race after, like I say, that chute, mainly downhill, but, sharp drops in places as well. I think the start's pretty rough on the horses there coming up that chute onto the track here. So, that wasn't much fun to watch them have to deal with that. But also being about a length and a half to 2 lengths back, I felt that did impede us slightly in terms of what we could show on track a little bit. In terms of pace, in terms of stamina kept towards the end. But we still won by over 3 lengths. It was still a good enough run. And we still had enough fight for the death that we didn't really miss it. We didn't really miss it. So another grade 1. This time Darren Anna. Already got 5, I believe. 5 1-on-1. So a pretty good record there already. That's pretty good. I'm winning by about 2 lengths in general. Okay. So, Byways Boys, decent, but hasn't really impressed me. Returning looks to be, in good form. And my Queenie, hit and miss, but could be a good one. So, yeah, I'll agree that returning's probably our biggest threat here. And hey, we split them 1 aside. We're coping well and fit. My Queenie's parading well. Returning's just coping well and fit too. Whitgift Rose is slightly agitated. So, okay, one of the 2 grade 2s there. But we are high rated, only just. Everybody's on weight. And again, I just feel that we are in a decent position here. We should be in good form compared to most of these other horses. We're fairly fit. We're looking capable. It's another poor start. Not as bad, though, as British Lady. But hopefully the same result. We're going to move towards the back alongside My Queenie, Byways Boy at the rear. And inside is of us is Concert. We've got Silverhawk on the rail. Out to Whitgift Rose. And in the lead is Returning by a length and a half in the Red Silks. We're going to start making our move up. Preparation for the turn. We're up now in striking distance. We're going to course now between 2 and 1.5. Round the outside of Returning. On to the home stretch now. The final furlong marker just in view. We've got about a quarter of a length maybe over returning. We're starting to push out on them. Do they have a fight for the line? It doesn't look like they're going to come up on us. It looks like Gift Rose is going to come into third place. Ooh, bit of a tongue twister, not tongue tie. That illustrates my point, I feel. But Darren Anna, again, between 1 and 2 lengths, that's seemingly where we're running and winning. I wonder if we want to touch more, if we do want to step to a mile 2. Oh, I don't want to do that. I could drop either battler down to a mile 1 and push Darren Anna up to a mile 2. That might be okay. But yeah, 6 grade 1s. 125 rating is held. We were already maxed out at our full 183, I think. But a good run again. That's 3 from 3 that we've run and won in this one. So, yeah, I really can't complain. I really can't complain. Another grade 1 on a 2-year-old. And the 3-year-olds continuing just to stack a couple more. Another few Group 1 wins. So that's 10 between the 2 3-year-olds. Deratine. No, Dare Sagom. Dare Storm. Dereja's Fold. Some absolute fantastic 2-year-olds here. And Alexa's there. Yeah, what a class. What a group. What a nice stable full of 2-year-olds. I just don't think Saffron Fang's going to make their race. That's my worry right now. Let's move up and on then. Friday auction. Nothing there whatsoever. Nonagon Death Roll. And it's another grade 1. This one I'm kind of worried over. Keeneland, I don't really run that much on this track, so I think it's a good track. It's one that should suit, I think, today. But I'm wondering if we've got enough speed for this, because we might want to touch more distance. I don't know. Grade 3 is mentioned. How's Business is your favourite, grade 2, and the highest rated is Tootling in third. We don't know this field. We've only raced twice. We definitely the form horse. We're not too bad off in rating on the lower half of this race, but still 99 is very, very respectable in my eyes. How's Business? And Kangaroo Valley. Kangaroo Valley looks to be slightly agitated but fit. How's Business is slightly agitated, okay. Everybody else is okay, I guess. But we're looking well lean and ready to go. The only other one that I like in the paddock here is King's Jewel. So, not that that means anything at all. How's Business? Overwhelmingly the favourite, yeah. Winner grade 2. Nearly top rated. I can see why they'd be favoured. But, yeah, if distance works out for us, I do back Nonagon Death Row. So, the Alcibiades, 1 mile, 110 yards, and if I'm saying that wrong, let me know. Grade 1, 2-year-olds on dirt here at Keeneland. We've got an inside draw and we're off okay. Not too bad at all there. Kangaroo Valley at the rear with Green Apple and now joined by Mention. Then we got the 4 of us, Tootling So Precious, How's Business, and ourselves up against the rail here. Very, very fearsome foursome, I feel. And King's Jewel a few lengths ahead. How's Business now in the blue silks, starting to make a move, and is going to block us off temporarily. We don't like that, but we're going early. We're going supremely early. We're stalling a lead down at 1.5 by about 2 lengths, 3 lengths in the lead now. 4 lengths, maybe. Here comes the challenge, though, from Tootling as we cross the final furlong marker. This is where I think we might get hurt because we want a little more distance. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1 at the line. Tootling's going to take it by a head. A short head. Yeah, I don't feel that we were. I don't feel we were on the right distance there quite. I mean, it sucks. It is, but it's a very good race. I've got to take that much. It's a very good race. I think we ran spectacularly well. I do think that we want a touch more track, and I'm not sure that we've got that right now. We went early as well, so it didn't have the pace. Yeah, I think we just want a touch more there. I think we went a touch more there, but a good run. Almost another grade 1. So close. So close. Okay, Saffron Fang's not ready. Yeah. Not ready, but I want to run. I want to run. Yeah, that's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's the only trip to Belmont we've got. We will be sort of a favourite here, but either battler will run as well in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. What's that field look like? Ministers there. Medea Outlet Magic Wrecking Crew. Liston Cross is a decent field, you know. Either battler might be able to win it without Saffron Fang. I think I'm going to stick with it and run both. And then at Keeneland, we luckily we miss Menina because we're not running in that race. That Cuckoo avoids that. Darafax as well, though, in a grade 1. So let's see if we can add another grade 1 to our 2-year-old pool, which I don't know how good they are. I don't know how good they could be. All I know is they're running really, really well lately. So, yeah, let's go to the day. I think I'm going to run them both. There we go. So, Saffron Fang and I, the battler, in the Jockey Club Gold Cup. I like to say a good field. Well, you know, we should be favourite. We're not. I mean, it's a bit of a madness, but Medea up ahead of us. 5 races this year. We came second and we won 4 straight. We're 140 rated. Yeah, we got a bit of extra weight, but I mean, we're not fully fit either, are we? I think that's what I've got to give them. We're not fully ready. That's maybe why they're chucking us down a little bit, but still, not exactly fair, I feel. Not exactly fair. We do look fit, and then I the battle looking well, lean, ready to go. Looks like Magic and Wrecking Crew might not be fully up for this. Medea's only looking okay themselves. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what the battler's going to be doing here. I really, really don't, but 1 mile 2 furlong Jockey Club Gold Cup. It's the grade 1 for 3-year-olds and above. Decent start from Saffron Fang, not as good from the battler. Battler's going to go to the front then alongside Wrecking Crew now, with Saffron Fang just in there alongside Out Like Magic. Back to Minister of the Interior on the inside of Liston Cross, and in between them is Medea. So we're kind of stalking with the battler. A little bit further back for Saffron Fang, but they're both in good position. They're not really going to get blocked off unless something bad happens. And Saffron Fang does get blocked off by the battler. Down the final home stretch then, 1.5 from home. They both start to go. Either battler's not going to live in this company. Saffron Fang's going to thrive. I want to keep an eye on Battler, holding on to 4th place there, fairly comfortably, beating Wrecking Crew Out Like Magic. That's a good race right there, not far behind Medea at all. Yeah, good run. Good run for Battler. A very good run for Battler. I do think that may be a mile 1 horse. I do think it may be. For the top level. But we'll see. We'll see. A good run, though. I do feel that that was a good run. 125 rating is held. We didn't gain any potential. That's a bit of a shame. We held our 140. We're fully maxed out, of course, on Saffron Fang. And that is 17 Grade 1 wins. 18 graded races, 17 at Group 1 level. 3 length win. Either Battler in 4th. That's still like 37.5 grand for a race that probably didn't suit them. So, I'm going to be, I think, seeing if I want to drop back either Battler to a mile 1. I think that might suit. And then Daranana and Marie Mysterio. Maybe a mile 1 for Marie. Maybe a mile 2 for Daranana. I'm not really sure on that one, but yeah, Saffron Fang was like barely fit and came through absolutely fantastically there. And Darafax looks okay to begin with here. Look, 1 tip. Excuse me. But yeah, it doesn't really matter much. Consolidator is tipped as well, though. They're very calm. Okay, we're moving well, lean, ready to go. That's about as the best that's in the entire field, it looks like. Helvelin is slightly agitated. Mustajed is calm as well. Okay. So we're not too far off being top rated in this one then. We're quite close to the top rated horses. We're the only graded horse in here. We've got a grade 2. Our form's not spectacular, but it's comparable to anybody else's. Everybody's on weight. It's 2-year-olds. 1 mile, 110 yards here at Keeneland for the Breeders' Futurity. Grade 1 for 2-year-old on dirt. Darafax gets to run. We've got an outside draw. Slightly late out the gates, but nothing that should hamper us too badly. Maybe quarter of a length, half a length at most there. Looks like Maget is there with Consolidated just behind. Ma Brown, Magic Legs, and Secret Pearl just ahead of us. Magical Mystery Tour on the inside. And then here comes Mustajed and Hevelin with Thunderous Days and Kois Na Time. All on the back. Coming on inside 2. 1.5 from home. We're just creeping up on Maget. We've got some pace here, hopefully, for the final furlong. We will be ahead by the final furlong marker. Maget dropping back. We got Cosnatine, Magic Legs, and Magical Mystery Tour fighting for this Thunderous Days Consolidator. Up there as well. Cosnatine comes in quite strong at the finish. Can't make up the gap. 3/4 of a length. I'll take that. I will 100% take that, of course. And Darafax joins the club. 99 up to a 104 rating. That's your first grade 1. And we were 65 ability. We're kind of still 65. We're not going to gain. But that's fine. We can still get up to about 85 with a perfect 3-year-old season in terms of the right races, the right competition, the right results and winning margins, etc. We can still gain about 20 points there. Even if we only gain 15, that will put us up to 80. If we only gain 10, it would still be 75. Let's not forget that a lot of our horses have won at 75. So that is absolutely fine. But another good run. Another good win. And yeah, if we can keep them coming, that will be absolutely fantastic. Up next will be Da Cuckoo. 6 grade 1s, grade 2, and a grade 3. 130 rated. Was a touch higher before. A horse I really, really like, actually. I think these stats, we should be doing really well. We are Still holding a mile. We do look a little calm here, though. Very calm, in fact. Oranger is a little lazy. We have Opera Prince boiling over. The rest of the field looks pretty good, though, in that vein. So, interesting. Spenceley and Kitty's tutor, or tweeter, as I like to call it. Not really sure why. Grade 1 horses as well. 15-2 and Guanaco with Sasanian. Grade 2s. And Strong Hopes are grade 3. Did I say grade 2 for the other ones? I thought Kitty's tweeter and Spenceley are grade 1s, not grade 2. If I did say that, I think I might have. Who knows? We'll find out when the recording's uploaded. Because I don't like to edit. I prefer to show you exactly what's happening as it's happening. Yeah, we're favourites. We're not looking too bad. We're overwhelmingly tipped here. We are quite calm. But top rated, on weight, everything looks good again. I believe what we had, 4 or 5 grade 1 winners with a second place in a grade 1. And that was a questionable distance. So, yeah. When you look at it from that point of view, I think that's like very, very interesting. A good start. Out the gates quite well then. Broken on the outside and now dropping towards the rear. Oranger way at the rear though. The grey in the orange and black silks. We're going to go towards the rail. Strong Hope 15-2. Spenceley. Sasanian. Kitty's tutor. Opera Prince being joined by Spenceley now. Chasing down Guanaco. The banded hooped leader. We're going to come right through the middle of the pack though. Down to the final furlong and a half. Side by side with Guanaco. Blowing past them. And there is the final furlong marker now down the home stretch. Digging in. Kitty's tutor coming on strong. They're going to drop off though. That Cuckoo just powers on home again. No worries from the field. Basically the only one on camera again. 5 1/4 lengths. Good run, good job, good win. Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say. It was what we've come to expect. Up to a 133, which is the highest ever rating for Dat Cuckoo. It's going to be the 7th win at this level. We're closing in on the 10. Not sure if we can do it this year or not, but yeah, very, very good run. Really got nothing to say. I think that's it for the day, and it is. We're going to save. And on the 4th, we get Marie Mysterio. Yeah. I've got my questions over 1 mile 1 or 1 mile 2 for her. I think mile 1 does suit. I think on mile 1 does suit. So yeah, we're going to run it at Cleveland. What was that last race, actually? That was the Futurity. Okay. I knew it was something I needed to pay attention to, and I kind of did. But I don't feel like I said anything about it. So, here we go then. Marie Mysterio, the form horse. Low weight because we're young. High rated because we're good. Fritamista's the other grade 1. We got Absolute Fun. Mazuka Nova back again with Wong again as the grade 2s, and Bright Spells and Ash Dam are there as well. So we'll be favourite. Absolute Fun is tipped. And they are parading well and okay. We're coping well. Very fit, prime to go. Fritamista looks really good here. And Wong again with the blinkers. Seems a little unsettled. So, okay. Interesting. Absolute Fun. Maybe have to keep an eye on those. The all pink silks, I guess. And Fritamista with the green sleeves. Okay. That's good enough for me. Let's see how we go here at the Spinster. 1 mile 1 furlong. Grade 1s. 3-year-olds on dirt. Or 3-year-olds and above on dirt, I should say. And it's a good start. We get out okay. Absolute Fun. It's not pink. It's Yeah, my eyes play trick on me. It's the Banded Silks. Bright Spell, similar silks, but wrong colour hat up alongside them. We got Ash, Dame, and Wong again with us. Musukova, Fritamista, starting to come from deep there, either side of the rear markers. Coming round the turn, though, in the lead, final two. As we start heading for home now, down the home stretch, 1.5. We're clear by a few lengths. We're going to be the only one on screen as we cross the final furlong marker. Gonna zoom out. Here comes Fritamista. They're gaining ever so slowly. It's not really going to be anything to worry about. Marie comes home. 7 lengths in the lead. That's just filthy. Again, these distances are just absolutely mind-blowing sometimes to me. So 6 Grade 1 wins. Not too bad at all. Up to a 135. I believe that's the 3rd highest in the entire stables. And that's 75. Like I said, we've had some horses run really well at 75. Marie is one of them. So don't worry about horses like Darifax that might only get there for next season. They can win a Grade 1 by 7 lengths against a decent field. They can do it. Yeah, just absolutely fantastic. I think that's the only one we've got today, but I'm not going to miss any by messing up. I don't feel that is going to happen. And a big day, Longchamp, heading to France, to Gay Paris. We got a lot of horses. Alexa's Dare Party, British Pearl. Then we take a couple of races off for Comodat. 4 races, 3 of them really, really early. And the one I'm probably most nervous on is the last one, the Qatar Prix de la Forêt. 7 furlong Grade 1. I'm not sure who I'm most confident on. The 2-year-olds I really like, but I'm not sure kind of how they're going to run. And then British Pearl runs in the Mile 2 Prix de l'Opéra Longy. I think that's going to be the one I probably have most confidence in. Because it's not a 2-year-old race, and that's like totally unknown. At least we know a bit more about British Pearl. But yeah, hopefully 4 more wins. It'd be a shame to like stop doing so well. Okay, so the other Grade 1 here, the Total Prix Marcel Bouchac. The mile race here for 2-year-olds. Alexis Dare is alongside Musique Magique from the USA, the other Grade 1, as I say, the next highest rated. And then Jugendlieb, I guess. I'm not sure how you pronounce that really, but Jugendlieb is the other American. We've got a Saudi horse, suitably discreet. We've got an Irish, Tiddy France, and certainly Brave from Britain. Interesting mix. So overwhelmingly tipped here. Musique is also backed a little bit, and you can see why. The Grade 1 coming into play there. Hopefully they're over-raced a bit, so they're not going to be at full capacity, so we have a bit of an easier time. It's just some unknowns. There's just some unknowns in this field I'm not feeling confident with. But we are looking well and fit. Looks like the Saudi horse could look fitter. Probably won't be a big factor here. Certainly Brave's very calm. Hopefully that takes them out of it a little bit. Jugendlieb and Musique Magique, as I say, have run a lot. Hopefully they're tired from that. And that would leave us with Tiddy France in France. But the Irish horse could be the best suited to run up against us. I don't think that's going to be the case, but logically that could be something. So let's see how we go then. 1 mile Total Prix Marcel Bouchac, Grade 1s for 2-year-olds. It's not a bad start there. We're out of the gates okay here. Right-hand course, of course, here at Longchamp. And we're running okay behind Jugendlieb and Musique Magique. We've got Suitably Discreet in between, certainly Brave on the rail, and on the outside, TD France, the Red Silk Irish horse. They're all seeming to be running well. Suitably Discreet has dropped off the back. 2 furlongs from home now then. Certainly Brave on the outside, Musique Magique on the inside. Both still in striking distance. Alexa's there though. Running quite well. Looks like Musique Magique is falling off. Certainly Brave looking like the most capable here to come catch us. Half a furlong from home though. Here comes the push as expected, but too late. Certainly Brave with certainly a good run. But we get the job done. Alexa's there. 111 goes up to 112. A minor climb. But 3 grade 1s. And we're going to stick on 70 ability. We are indeed. 1 3/4. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. We were not really troubled in that race though. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with that run. Dare Party, let's see. Again, best grade is for us. It's the only grade. It's only a grade 3. Everybody's on weight. We will be top rated by, a few points, but it drops off after that. There are some unraced 2-year-olds. I'll be interested to see who's fit and who isn't coming into this one. And it's also a much, much wider field in terms of entrance here. We've got a Hong Kong horse, we've got 2 Japanese, we've got the Irish, British, we've got the South African, we're the only American, and there's a domestic unraced 2-year-old. I'm very, very, very worried about Crunch right now. Not that I know the horse, but that could just be something. Let's look at the tipsters then. So Step It Up seems to be tipped at the bottom. I don't know the horse. Rest of it is us. We're moving well. Step It Up's parading well. So that's the British horse. Okay. So it looks like the French horse, the Irish horse, and the Hong Kong just won't run well at all. The 2 Japanese aren't fit. So it's us, the British, and the South African. Interesting 3 nations there. South Africa, Britain, America. It's kind of my life story in a way there, isn't it? Born in one, lived most of my life in the other, currently living in the third. Excellent. Dare Party, let's go. Let's see, the signs are lined up. Let's go. The Qatar Prix Jean-Luc Lagardère. 1 mile, grade 1. For 2-year-olds. We've had unbelievable form so far. A 2nd place and all wins in grade 1 races so far. Not a bad start here. Can we keep things going in that vein? Step It Up and Chief Yeoman near the lead. Not really seeing too many else here at the back that I'm really worried about. We are in the thick of it, but we're not looking like we can be blocked off. We can pick our path up here. As Chief Yeoman, we get around the outside. Looks like Crunched coming up the outside. And Mandrago, maybe, on the outside, and Crunch coming up the inside. They're going to fall off a little bit. Us and Step It Up now then. Down to the final furlong marker. We got about 1.25 lengths over them. And we are just driving for home here. Not an issue. No problem whatsoever. An obscene winning margin here at Longchamp. Dare Party. What a big win. Now, South African didn't do much at all. 10 3/4 lengths back to Step It Up. And Dare Party just kind of did enough. Let's be generous. We did enough. So we're up to a 105. Do we move on from 70? No, we don't. But we do get our grade 1. Yeah. Okay. So there's 10 2-year-olds. And of those 10 2-year-olds, I believe 6 have grade 1 wins. 4 don't. And between them, those 6 have 8 grade 1 wins. So from 10 2-year-olds, we have 8 grade 1 wins right now. Is it just me that thinks that's a bit mad? Okay, Pearl. The Prix de l'Opera, Longines. Fickle's in this one. Poilamba, Riccadona's in this one. We got the Domestic Tropical Lake. I don't know that horse. We're almost top rated, but yeah. Riccadona, Poilamba, Fickle, and ourselves. That's our top 4. Tropical Lake possibly in 5th. I'm not sure if there'd be surprises, but that would be how I would pick them right now. Not sure what happened there, but Riccadona and ourselves, yeah, I could definitely see that. And we are... How bad? What are we? There we go, sweating badly, okay. So we might be out of it then. We might be out of it. Riccadona a little lazy. It could be down to Poilamba here, you know. It could be down to Poilamba, maybe Fickle. Ourselves and Riccadona may be not at our best in certain ways, but like Riccadona will win this one. And then it'll come down to Poilamba and Fickle fighting for second. Because I don't think we're going to be up there. And that is a shame. That is a shame. But we are sweating badly. If we prove me wrong and actually do something here, then I'll be very, very happy. It's a decent start on the outside. So we'll see just what British Pearl has in the tank. Looks like we're going to be up near the leaders here. Tropical Lake on our outside, shouting the odds just up ahead. We got Fickle there on the outside, Poilamba in behind us, Riccadona against the rail, and then Kindle on the outside. Back to Silamo and Massafuera. Not really wondering too much what those two are going to do, because I don't think they're in the mix. We're going to go up the inside here. Riccadona's up there. Poilamba. 2 from home then. Riccadona and ourselves side by side. Poilamba and Tropical Lake coming past shouting the odds. We're sweating badly, remember, so this is going to be rough at the finish. Poilamba's going to come through. But I think we ran really well for a horse that was probably out of it from the go. And even then, we're going to be sort of close behind Fickle here on the line. Like a length and a half to 2. Perhaps 2 3/4, a bit more than I thought actually. 9 lengths back on Riccadona. We faded badly. But yeah, that's our first bad race. And even then, again, it's a 4th place. It's not really a bad race. It's really not a bad race. Yeah, I would have liked to know how good we could have been. We would have been fighting with Riccadona for that win. We might not have got there, but we would 100% would have been fighting. Going to drop slightly to a 129. Slightly disappointing, but yeah, we just sweat it up. Okay, so be it. Sin Time. Yeah, no, Sin Time's going to be my favourite here. I like Miss Mercy. I like a couple of the horses. Blofeld's decent, but I think, for me, Sin Time, probably the favourite for the arc. And there we go. Decent win. But yeah, Sin Time's starting to look like really, really good again. Shame we couldn't have run that, but yeah. Okay, Comadad. Treasure Way. I know they've dropped off, but still. Galamos is a decently underrated horse. Malco de Beaumont. They're okay. Compton Place. Don't look in great form. Seems to be an old field here as well. But yeah, Comadad's going to be up against it. I think up against it. Treasure Way. Probably the best horse in the field, but Are they on the decline? And are we just getting up there? Parading well, very fit and primed. Are we just getting up to that level ourselves where we can compete? Because, boy, I hope so. Prix de la Forêt, 7 furlong at Longchamp. So this will be the final one. Like I said, if we didn't sweat up, I think that British Pearl would have been my most expectations would have been on that horse, let's say. I was going to say it would be my favourite to win, but it wouldn't be my favourite to win. But there would be more expectations on that. The 2-year-olds came through. That one didn't really do much. And now Commodore, I just don't know. This is the one I had the least expectations. So, right now with Top Flight Cool Racer, Compton Place on the outside. We've got Treasure Way now way on the outside. 1.5 from home. Treasure Way is going to come storming through here. Easily now clear in second place and fighting. Half a furlong. And we're just going to let it go at the end. Commodore drops off. Top Flight Cool Racer with a lovely fight back there down the final half a furlong. I think we were dropping off more than they were coming up. But Treasure Way does win. 19th Grade 1 win. The first in a few months. In 4 races. And before that, there was another 4 races. Oh, sorry, another 3 races, sorry. Yeah. Not bad. Solid run. Not disappointed, but not overly impressed either. I think we're maxed. Yeah, we are maxed. So, yeah, not the best. Certainly not the worst, but not the best. Mirage and Ascot for the Champions Stakes here. The Quipcoat Champions Stakes over on mile 2. Let's see if we can get back to winning ways. We started off really well. Then we... couple of falters, but not too much. We will be favourites. Poil Amber back again. Medea, Minister of the Interior. CL's decent. We know Sharakti and Squadron. Yeah. So all the grade 1s basically. My Queenie I'm not that worried about though. And grade 2s are okay. Grade 3s okay. We're top rated. We're the best horse. We're the form horse. We're favoured. We're tipped, although Medea is also tipped. And we're moving well, lean, ready to go. Minister of the Interior is boiled over. Poil Amber's very calm. Charlotte is very lazy. Medea's looking okay. I mean, it's our race to lose. It's our race to lose. 139 rated. Can we hit that 140? Can we get back up there? Who knows? Mile 2, Quipcoat Champion Stakes. Grade 1s for 3-year-olds and above. We've got an outside draw here, and we're not off to the best of starts, but shouldn't be that much of a factor. We've got Squadron, CL, and Sharakti as a trio up front. Back to Chalos, Poil Amber, and then Carlton House. We're in the mix alongside Brackloon High, My Queenie, with Minister of the Interior Medea at the rear right now. We could get blocked off if we're not careful, so it's nice to see the jockey make a little bit of a move there. And now go out a little bit more, give yourself a lane to run in, take the wide bend, go the long way around. 2 from home, you can see us now starting to chew through the turf. About 1.5 furlongs from home here. Looking for that final furlong marker, up into second, and gaining on Squadron quite well here. We will be about a length in the lead at the post there. We've got half a furlong from home now. Poil Amber and Medea either side of us. And Mirage just doesn't have the fight for the line. Drops back but behind both of them into third. We're not going to be 139 anymore. No, we're going to drop to 135. We matched Marie. Yeah, I didn't think we'd gain, but like that was rough. Like that was legitimately rough. Oh, what happened to that good start we had? What happened to that good start we had? Two-thirds, two-fourths, or one of those doesn't really count in my mind. I mean, it's still amazing, don't get me wrong, but yeah, okay. I guess. Sure. I guess. This is a tennis show, I think, from Saffron Fang. It is indeed the 1 mile 2 furlong tennis show in Tokyo, Japan. We're still not fully fit, you know. But again, we're going to run it and we're going to see, because we can win these. Miznap. Okay, it's been a while since we raced up against Miznap. That'll be a nice battle there. Returning. Back again. Chico Time Oranger Concert, Young Jackie. Meh. Not really fussed with some of those. In the paddock, we are coping well. Tipsters say us a Miznap and returning. Returning's lazy. Miznap's agitated. This could be the perfect storm. We're not fully fit. We're not fully here, but at Tokyo, 1 mile 2 furlong tennis show, grade 1. And we're off and running well out of the gate. We're going to drop back a bit. Miznap leads out from Chico Time, and back then in third is returning. We're in between Oranger and Young Jackie. Concert on the outside of us now as we drop all the way to the rear of the field. We need to make sure that we're getting enough rest in between races. I think we've cut it really close twice. Oh, returning dirtily comes out in front of us. Blocks us off. 2 from home though. We will take the lead here. And we're just starting to push out slightly on Miznap. Gaining a little bit of distance here. The fight over the final furlong will be key though. That grade just wants to keep in touch. And if we do tire, they do have pace. But it looks like your final half a furlong on the home stretch, heading for home, past the post, and it is a very decent win again. Comfortable 4-length win over Miznap, who's 3 3/4 over returning. We hold our 140 and we go up to 18. So even though we weren't fully fit for those 2 races, 3 lengths over Minister the Interior, 4 lengths over Miznap. This horse is just special. Okay, Saffron Fang is just special. It's just special. What a star indeed. What a star indeed. So, there we have it. That's going to wrap things up here. Our first video back. As I say, a lot of races. Some really good results early. And then tailed off slightly. Mirage. Would have loved to have seen a clean race there. British Pearl. Would have loved to have seen a better race there. We just didn't look right for both those who sweated up in one. Either Battler, I'll take the 4th place. Commodore, I'll take the 3rd place without really complaining about those. Chili Dare Storm, Condare, Pendle Dare. They're the 2-year-olds I haven't quite figured out. Even though one of them's got a grade 2, I haven't quite figured them out. The others look really good, including Nonagon Death Roll, who I think just needs a touch more distance. At a mile 1, I think they win grade 1s as a 2-year-old. So we're doing really well. We got our 140 on Saffron Fang. We got 2 135s as Mirage drops back and Marie jumps up. That Kuko 133. Not too bad there at all either. But yeah, that's going to be where we leave off. So thank you very much for joining us. We come back to this series. I really appreciate, as I say, the level of support, the people that have reached out to me over this week that we've been gone. I do apologize again for the delays, out of our hands, but we are back now. The new computer seems to be doing well. Let me know, comment section down below though. How's the audio? How's the video? Any glitches, any issues, any stuttering, lag, etc. Point it out with the time code if you would be so kind. Let me know what you think as well of the races, the horses, and how that all went down as we were on it. And yeah, while you're there, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. They really do help out the channel a lot as well. Till then, no, thank you very much. See you next time. Behave, be safe. You know, it's a crazy world right now. Just make sure you're doing what you're doing to keep yourself safe, keep your loved ones safe, and not get involved in any shenanigans that crop up. I've had enough of them over this week, thanks to my computer issues, but hopefully we're fixed, so let me know, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys.